Okay, just going to be a quick video of me correcting this work so that we can, move on quickly. I'm not going to have time to cover this in class moving forward, so here we go. By the way, if you hand in the work after I've posted the answers online, okay, then yeah, I'm going to take some serious points off of it for you. Hopefully you would at least get the answers at that point in time, but anyways, so predict that's going to be negative 2 decimal places, and I just multiply 12 times 3.6 with a negative. So that's what I'm looking for there. Sorry, not 3.6. Negative 0.36. Okay, for B, I'm predicting it to be negative with 3 decimal places, so it's 34 times 5, which gives me 5 times. Okay, so then I put there, and that's negative. So that's my 3 decimal places and a negative. Down here, I'm looking to predict it to be positive with 3 decimals, so it's 15 times 6. I know that doesn't look quite right. 15 times 6, which is going to equal, sorry, I'm not exactly working with a ton of room here. Let me just rewrite it over here. 15 times 6, which is going to equal 30, and 6 plus is 90, so I get 0.090. That's my answer. Over here, I'm looking to predict it to be negative with 2 decimal places. So I have 12 times 9, which is going to give me 18, carry the 1, so 108 plus my 2 decimal places and make it a negative. So that's my answers, are what I'm looking for right here. If you have any questions, come in and talk to me about it. All right, moving on here. Okay, again, I will be reducing as I go. So I'm going to divide by 2, divide by 2. So I'm going to have 1/5 times negative 1/2, which is going to give me negative 1/10. Oh, that's not helpful at all. Here we go. I'll just take this away. I'll just highlight it so you know. Here, same thing. I don't see anything that I can do, so I'm just going to multiply, and I'm going to get negative 3/14. Down here, I can divide by 4, divide by 4. That's going to give me negative 3/1 multiplied by negative 1/5, which equals positive 3/5. Awesome. Keep moving forward here. So from November 12th to November 21st, I believe that's 9 days. The temperature in Burnaby, BC dropped an average of 1.7 per day. Okay, suppose the temperature in the morning of November 12th was 11.4 degrees Celsius. So this is the key information here. So basically I have 2 parts to this question. I have 9 times 1.7, which is a negative. Sorry, I'll do this a little more neatly. I have negative 1.7 multiplied by 9, which becomes, I predict it to be negative with 1 decimal place, so I have 17 times 9, which gives me 3, carry the 6, 15, so that's going to equal negative 15.3 degrees Celsius, and if I'm starting at 11.4 and I'm adding negative 15.3, that's going to leave me with, let me just check really quick here. And this would be an addition question thrown in there. It's going to leave me with a negative 3.9 degrees Celsius. Other ways you can solve this, but that's probably the most correct way to do it. Okay, number 4. You should be getting this one. So all you have to do is calculate So I know that my answer is going to be negative with 3 decimal places. So I'm going to get negative 15.708. Here I'm going to have a positive with 3 decimal places. My calculator can help me out. So I'm going to get negative 1384. And there would have been a 0 here because 6 times 5 at the end would be 30. All right, determine each product, put it in lowest terms. So pretty straightforward for this one. What I can do to start is I can divide out 2 from each of these two, and I'm going to be left with 5 over 7 multiplied by negative, brackets don't really matter on the first one, negative 13 over 4, which will give me negative 65 over 28, which I believe is going to be negative 1. Oh, sorry, negative 2. 2, 7, 6, 5 minus 5, 6. Negative 2 and 9/28. And I don't believe that's in lowest terms. So it's the primary answer I want. This is closer. Reduced is ideal. Okay, next one again is just a step further, so I have to change it into mixed number. So I'm going to have negative 23 over 5 multiplied by negative 24. Negative 29 over 12. Now, if I look closely, check my work, and 2 times 12 plus 9. Great. So as I can tell, there's no common factors, so the best thing for me to do here is to just multiply straight across, and I'm going to end up with 3 times 2, 9. So I'm going to get 667 over 60, and that's going to reduce down to 11 and 7 over 60, I believe. Yes. Okay, so those are the answers for this, and moving forward, this might be how I go over tests with you. So just a reminder that if you don't have it in when I post this video, okay, you're going to lose some serious points when you do hand it in. Okay, so completing your work on time is going to be very important moving forward. Great.